last 6 years that I've been trying to do this thing. I've done pretty much all of the things I want to do, and this is literally the only thing that I can't do, and I don't know why. It's hard as shit.
Technical crux of the hike.
Feeling good, this is the year. The gods are looking down on us, right, Matt?
But this is the year.
This is the year, here we are.
What happens if you don't do it this year?
I'm done. I'm good.
Well, the mission is to try to free climb the Diamond in winter. It's like the ultimate fighting championship. No rules, you just can't fall, you can't pull on the rope, you can't pull on gear, you can't weight the rope. You just have to do it all free.
Not on the sandy beach of Hawaii anymore.
This is where we're at. It's like alpinism light up here. Just getting phone calls. Hello?
Ready for the ending.
By any means necessary. Ice tools, fingers in the crack, gloves on, gloves off, fist jams. It doesn't matter what you use. You can wear technical ice climbing gloves with crack gloves if you want to. And the idea is to just get to the top and not fall off. People are gonna see this on video and wonder, like, what are they doing?
Okay, let's go.
You're just gonna take the first anchor, hey?
So I started this mission, circa 2017.
Year one, me and Alec Hull made it to Broadway. Pitched the tent, had too much whiskey, made it 2 pitches up. Oh, year one, that was when I broke my leg. Yeah.
We did pretty well, to be honest. I was leading the first pitch. There's kind of an off-width section, and I had one tool like really well set in the crack and another one on a really small edge. The edge broke. That pulled me off balance, and my tool came flying out of the crack and hit my chest really hard. Meanwhile, my leg was jammed in the crack, and it broke my leg. It was terrible.
Haven't had to bail in a long time. Bummer. Gotta go down. Try tooling D, that 7 is pretty hard.
Year two, Alec Hole again. Way too much snow on the route. We got to the same point. Total fail. Year three, I got Matt involved.
We're at the Vivian Broadway. All right, going on year 3. How'd it go, Segal?
Well, we made it to Broadway.
They all blend together. We just kind of get to the same spot, we climb a couple pitches.
Yeah, buddy.
It was a valiant effort, and I go 0 for 4.
2024 winter diamond attempt. Here we go.
It's 12:30. It's colder than shit. I don't know why I'm here. Getting us to the bottom of pitch 1. Turning my socks on because my feet are cold. And then we're going to hike out of here. 0 for 6.
I'm 0 for 6 on the Diamond in winter, and I hate it. I have a baby coming in like, what, God, 12 weeks? That's pretty soon. So I can get this thing done.
I see some splitter cracks and some dope-ass corners.
Matt Segal, I mean, Donkey. Shrek's partner in life is Donkey.
Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Where did Donkey go? God, our history goes back a long way, and I don't even know where it starts. He's kind of like my half little brother or something like that, but I don't think of him as that little, even though he's a small guy.
This is my 4th season trying to mix climb the diamond. He says it's his 6th, but man, I feel like it's more like his 8th.
I felt a little shitty on the hike, but as per usual, with the little guy carrying the big loads.
He's been like my partner and mentor in winter climbing too. During the training and the process for going to Pakistan is when we started trying the diamond in winter.
Pitch 4.
For me, it started off as like, okay, this is just a tool to put in the toolbox. This is done, I'm not into it, it's cold, it's aid climbing with a pump. It's just not that fun. But having climbed Nameless Tower, I started to fall in love with the art of winter climbing too.
Hit the Cumbre, and the storms are brewing.
We got our man, Quentin Roberts. Where did Quentin come from? He is such a mystery.
Just sitting here in a hanging belay at 19,000 feet.
I swear there's blood rushing to all parts of my body now.
Who is Quentin is the question. No one really knows.
Ah, the cold. It is enhanced by altitude. That is a fact.
In Nepal, I climbed with tools and rock shoes, but I was kind of rock climbing with rock shoes and socks.
Well, dude, if they get cold, just take them off for a second and rub them, hey?
It's a way to push what you can do on tools in the winter. And like you can climb in really cold temps with rock shoes, even though it's not very comfortable. And then you can climb on slabby features, which you can't do with spikes. And you damage the rock less.
You get MVP today, big guy.
Historically, you guys are Shrek and Donkey. And what does that make me at?
Gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man. The gingerbread man. Yeah, the gingerbread man.
My besties, dude. Yeah, my besties here, dude. Got the whole crew.
He's gonna go climb the Fang.
He's gonna
Very
go
classic.
on a little solo-ish ice climb. He likes to be by himself sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty sharp.
Matt and I have this thing where we got this like primary relationship, but then we like bring in a third every once in a while. Quentin's good at pretty much everything. He's super bold.
People would say that I'm good at kind of ice and mix climbing, generally moving efficiently through mountains, navigating like different types of climbing. This is a very cool and interesting formula. We're like mad scientists experimenting with like a bunch of different super potent chemicals and seeing what happens if we mix them together.
Here in the Vale Amphitheater, getting off the cobwebs here with some mixed climbing. The Vale is a great place for training. Today, it's a fucking zoo. All of a sudden, mixed climbing is like the most popular thing in the world. This is crazy.
Give it 10 years and this will be exactly what it's like on the Diamond. Guaranteed. Drill holes, 30 parties just queuing up.
Queuing up
the
D7. Look at this. This is why this is the dumbest thing ever. This is drilled pockets. Drilled pockets here. This is just the training gym here. Barring Q-tips, comp boots that are 5 sizes too big because I forgot mine. This isn't the ideal method here, but wow. Do they look big on me? My toe ends like right there.
They do look pretty big.
They're so long.
Matt, I would say he's kind of like the big thinker mastermind.
I got so much faith in these guys. Maybe too much.
Quentin is the morale guy. He's coming in with like dump truck of morale.
I'm bringing 110% optimism to a mountain I've never been to. Guaranteeing we're gonna do this thing.
I'm like kind of the small detail dude. I would say I'm like kind of the brawn. I'm the muscle.
No one likes cold toes. Worked pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah, they're all toasty, dude. First truly hard route in this cave. Never see anybody on it because it takes a bunch of gear and it's a bunch of pins.
Wow.
And you have to run the living shit out of it. And it's absolutely burly. Originally rated M9.
Have to go.
Oh my God. I have no idea how he caught himself.
In the last 6 years, the mixed climbing community has really kind of talked about what we're trying to do, wanting to climb the Diamond in the winter with the caveat of all free. Then there's D7, which is the winter route. Everybody has been aid climbing because there's so many pitons in it, because people use that as their preferred style in winter. It's so much easier, and nobody's even really thinking about free climbing on the Diamond.
This winter was the first time that the diamond had ever been free climbed by a young climber, Chris Deuto, who did the casual route on December 21st, the first day of winter.
Decided to do it right before us, so now it's not a first free ascent, which makes this mission even more dumb.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day. I just wanted to climb it in the winter by myself. Kind of by chance, the first really good winter weather window was the first day of winter. Slow going. It's really difficult to get to this wall in the winter. I was climbing the first 2 or 3 pitches with bare hands, and you know, they went numb, but then they actually warmed up. About pitch 5, my fingers started to get a little colder again. I was bleeding out of a cuticle and taped it up. Basically, as soon as I taped it, that finger went numb. And it stayed that way for the rest of the day.
In the climbing shoes, of course. Now we get the money pitch.
We made the summit. That was the craziest day of climbing maybe in my life. Definitely the hardest individual day.
And so that one finger got pretty gnarly frostbite.
But made it. Now all I have to do is go down.
We're embarking on the 6-year proj, baby.
We're going to Long's Peak.
Got about a week until the end of calendar winter.
There's Maddie. Let's fucking go! Yeah, buddy! Yeah, I didn't think it was that huge. It looked massive.
This is kind of like our version of what they might have in the Alps. I think that the few climbers who have actually tried what we're doing kind of see it as like really cool.
Today's the coldest day.
Brutal, dude. When is it not? It's always brutal.
Got my number ones here. Number 1 in the north and number 1 in the south.
Yeah. A little bit of sunshine on us, which is very nice. Only a few more meters of walking to the chimney. Then we're putting our harnesses on. It is still cold.
It's challenging, really, because of the temperature and the difficulty.
With El Diamante, gotta go up that.
It's really close to home, so that's why it's appealing, but that's also why people don't take it as seriously as they should, because it's an easy bail.
Last 3 days of winter.
Everybody like has their own kind of climbing, and to find something that's like your kind of climbing in your local hood is perfect.
Oh fuck yeah, we're gonna do this in like 2 pitches basically, hey?
I'm the first 30 meters or whatever.
How I feel in snow is a day-to-day scenario, Quentin.
Going up the most serious pitch of the North Chim. Jesse's got him on belay. We're making amazing time. Almost all the way up the North Chimney. We're doing it. Jesse, what do you think?
The year? Psych, dude. This is the year. This is the year. All chips are in on this one.
It feels alpine-y up here. You know, cold. This is a little gaming.
Cash, Bolton Station right here.
It's so much work. I can't even possibly stress to you how much work it is to get into position to start dry tooling on the diamond.
Base camp.
Tip just got us to
Rambly
Broadway here. We're at the Biv. Now we're gonna get situated and start attacking the head wall.
Jesse's getting ready. I'm gonna go up after him. Pull up some of the lead lines and refix the anchors on your way up. 3 pitches.
Predictions are we're free climbing through the crooks today.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta go.
Jesse Huey, what you about to do, boyo?
Dude, we're gonna go gaming.
Yeah, it's gaming time! Segal quick in pursuit. Ready for the seconding pitches and the second pitches after the third pitches. There's Denver in the distance.
Push the lines!
If you get like halfway up the wall and you fail, it doesn't really mean anything. That's been done like 30 times.
The mixed climbing is so slow, you can't do it in a day. It's harder in the winter. Days are shorter and it's colder.
I'm gonna use my hands, my tools, my feet. I'm gonna hand jam. I'm gonna knee bar if I have to. I don't know, whatever it takes, dude.
Free climbing is the standard now, and the closest that we can get to free climbing using winter equipment is this style.
We're bringing rock shoes with heated socks, and it kind of feels like it's the way.
So we'll like take our boots off, put our rock shoes on, crank the heated socks so you're like climbing with the heated socks on. And then when you're done with your pitch, turn the socks off, take your rock shoes off.
Pitch one done, I'm off. You're doing it. Haul up some down booties so my feet don't freeze. Put on my parka immediately and try to conserve some heat before Matt gets here. That was a good warm up. I think it's gonna get a lot harder, but I'm fired up. I want it so bad. You got cold hands, buddy? Yeah.
Battery powered socks deployed. First winter diamond lead
Oh yeah.
in action.
Deploying full measures here. I feel like you're kind of coming into like a Bridwell look. Like kind of like a crusty, like...
Need a cigarette.
The actual climbing on the diamond is really freaking crazy because it kind of encompasses everything that you've done as a rock climber. So you're using tools some of the time, you're hand jamming some of the time. I'm wearing these like insulated TC Pros so you could like jam your foot in the cracks. We're also not using crampons because we don't want to scratch up the route.
There's Hugh Dog and Maddie in the back. Boots coming off. We found out today that this thing's hard as shit.
Dude, it's just such a mish. I feel like we have done everything right, and it's like
so
completely in the air if we can do it still.
It's so hard free climbing that stuff, dude. I did not expect it to be that hard. I was underestimating your project.
What do you think about this whole winter mix climbing situation?
TBD.
TBD?
TBD. But I did get a lot of on-the-job training today.
Good morning, boys.
Here we are.
Feeling
very cold. I felt a lot better too. I don't feel super good.
Did you expect to feel good?
No.
Sun's about to come up.
I love the Suffer Fest. The Q-tip, he's like the morale ringer. He's over there taking shit, psyching us up. He's just like, it doesn't matter if it's fucking cold, windy, the guy is fired up.
Remember that shit?
It's not even 8 a.m. and we're like, fucking let's go. It's like 5:30 this morning making coffee for us.
Let's go! About ready to jug up to our high point and start throwing down on some pitches, dude. I don't think anyone's ever free climbed higher than where we're at right now.
In winter. Rigging up to push the lines. You'd think it'd get warmer, but for some reason it's like really cold right away.
We got two pitches that are probably maybe the crux. Kind of nervous about them. They're wide. It's just really hard to climb with gloves. And then we've got the really thin, elegant crux pitch and try to take it to the top the next day on day 3. I've been like psyched on this style of climbing for so long. Kind of seems like the absolute ultimately difficult local project. It's just way more mega than you would expect.
I do not want to put my skinny gloves on right now, dude. My fingers are freezing. This is what we've been doing. Foot in your face, boots off. Yeah, dude. It's way under 0 in Canadian.
You're out there. Like you drop your mountain boot and you're fucked.
Boot is secure.
Yeah.
Do not drop the boot.
It's like kind of funny that it's so close to home, but you're still in the mountains. It's backyard alpinism.
Snickers bar. Pushing the ropes higher. God, it's steep.
Push the lines.
It's a way to push what you can do on tools in the winter. And you can climb in really cold temps with rock shoes, even though it's not very comfortable. And then you can climb on slabby features, which you can't do with spikes. And you damage the rock less. And now with heated socks, it's an unexplored area.
Two pitches left. I think we can do this. I'm not saying it's in the bag, 'cause it's never in the bag. But I'm feeling pretty good. This is my first glimmer of hope ever, dude. It feels pretty good. We got the A-team up here.
We call that Colorado ice. I feel like I'm at school, dude. I'm like learning to climb.
I think Quentin thinks it's cool. I'm honestly more psyched to watch Q-Tip enjoy this thing.
Let's go, boss.
Quentin on the truck's pitch. Looking right at home, because he was born with ice tools in his hand.
The reason it takes so long is that all three of us are trying to do the route free, which means that the leader takes a long time to lead the pitch clean, and then both followers have to second the pitch clean as well, which makes it super time consuming.
A little squirrely here.
Probably we would have done it a long time ago if just one of us wanted to do the route free. A lot of the things that I dream about at night have humongous granite faces with a lot of snow and ice between them. And I think that this style is just kind of a stepping stone towards maybe completing one of those bigger goals later in life.
Hero! You hero, dude! We're so close, dude. It's so much better than anything we've done.
Like to pull those moves way up high on Long's Peak. It is much harder than I expected. It's also radder than I expected.
Push the line.
We sure did.
We gave her hell.
We climbed a rad pitch too. One more pitch to go.
And then I'm never coming back here again in winter.
Never. Coffee's good.
Decent strength.
Boots are warming up.
Waking up.
Oh, I had a terrible night's sleep last night.
Yeah.
Look at my eyes, are all puffy.
Yeah, hands are puffy, eyes are puffy, nose is puffy, lips are puffy, toes are puffy.
Yeah, everything's puffy, but we're gonna take her to the summit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sick day. There's the wall and the first light of the day. Hopefully this evening we'll be going down there. And look at those clouds. Real time mocking.
Final day here on our winter free bid, D7.
Conditions are deteriorating. Last bit of hard climbing.
Got some driving snow and wind around us.
Definitely not the forecast. It's kind of dangerous feeling, honestly, but we're doing it.
Jesse has been the #1 ringleader for this whole crew. You hear that driving minus whatever degree wind, and he's sacking up to put rock shoes on.
Good job, Maddie. Come on. Nice one, dude. You're almost there. Yeah. Final moves.
That was a lot. I am so cold. So psyched to be
Done with the rock shoe climbing?
done with the rock shoe climbing.
I am retiring my rock shoes for the rest of my life for winter climbing.
We just topped out the steep part of the diamond. There's Maddie. Somebody's improved his snow traverses.
Final push, the summit.
So close.
It's unlike anything that really gets done in North America in the wintertime.
I think all kind of wacky, innovative, different style projects that are close to home that get done are really cool in general, because they have the flavor of home.
It's been really cool to watch Matt improve his skills as a winter climber. It's just been an amazing time to strengthen our friendship, working on big routes together and taking this approach to the mountains that friendship comes first. In the process, hopefully we get to climb some cool stuff. If you can spend a few days with your best friends in the mountains, period, that's where it's at.
Time to go down. We done did it.
Wearing rock shoes with ice tools is actually really cool. It's a whole nother kind of climbing.
Jesse and I are very stoked that we brought Quentin along with us.
Yeah! And there it is, the diamond face.
Nice to join in on one of Jesse Huey's crazy visions.
I'm done with the Diamond in the Winter. Done.
Yeah.
Chapter closed, book closed. I'm like, I sold the book. We're done. We're done.
Yes.
now I gotta have a kid. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the next
ultimate
project.
Yeah, the real project. But I'll tell you what, it was more of a challenge than I thought it would be. That's pretty satisfying.
It's a wrap.